Good morning and blessed Yule to all of you. I hope that today is a beautiful, magical day for everybody. I am here to do our last day of our Inked Goddess Creations Advent Calendar. Plus, I have a surprise. So let's do a recap of everything we got. We got our 21 days of Yuletide, and let's go ahead and see what our last day is. Day 21, Winter Solstice Reflection. Take some quiet time to reflect on the longest night of the year. Envision the return of light and what abundance awaits you. Journal about the past year's challenges and triumphs. Set an intention for the new year. And then we got our Afghanite Tower. Oh no, next was the cloth that's under everything, the altar cloth here that's laid out under everything. And then day 3 was the Afghanite Tower, which I loved because it's not a crystal I had. I've heard of it before, I haven't seen it a whole lot, and I didn't own it. Then we got our little witch ball Yule kit with our tiny little squirrel that keeps trying to run away. Sorry, we got our witch ball Yule kit with a aquamarine and some herbs and stuff. We got our Midnight Ember Night Ritual Oil, and I do love it. I've been wearing it at night. We have our little quartz crystal tree, some Yuletide tea. Then we got our King Cobra Jasper piece. We got our little abalone shell with cedar. You can kind of see the shell in there. And a Palo Santo stick that is dipped in, it's apple cinnamon scented. We got this, probably one of my favorite things, was a little charm kit to add to my charms. There we go. Butterfly, a cogwheel, a clock, pentacle, key, sun, the little money bag, the moon with the star, and the skull. I was happy with that because some of those I don't have yet. Next, we got a black tourmaline with mica. And then we've got some Yule Blessings Lip Moisturizer, Peppermint Candy Cane flavor for protection, healing, and love. Then we got this really cool little magical stash. Metal container with a lid, and it has one of these kind of latches. Mine did come broken, however they are very nice and are sending me another one, which I'm grateful for, because honestly I really want to give this to my mom for her stash. Next we got a pink calcite mushroom, and I don't know if it'll show on camera, but it does glow pink under the UV light. It's harder to see it because I have all my lights on. And then next we got Sweater Weather, a cozy blend of warm spices. And honestly, I haven't used this yet. I forgot because I did a short, so I didn't spray it to tell you what I thought of it. So let's go ahead and spray it. Oh, I like that. It's like pine scented. And then we got this pendant. And this is 2,000-year-old Roman glass. that was found on the Silk Road in the Middle East. I mean, the pendant wasn't found there. The glass was found there. And then it was made into a pendant. So that is super cool and unique. And this was, I believe, frankincense and myrrh candle. And it smells great. And then next we got this is a magnet for your fridge. 2025 Witchy Calendar Magnet. So it's got like the full moon in Cancer, new moon in Aquarius, Uranus retrograde, Imbolc. So it tells us all that kind of stuff. That's cool. And I think this was next. It was a little quartz point. Mine does have some like golden and red bits going through it. It's really pretty. And then we got the Eclectic Witch deck. Some cards for that. Oh, some of the droplets from the spray when I just sprayed it got in there. I was like, what is on it? So we have a card for Afghanite, for our pink calcite mushroom, for our Roman glass. Let's read that one. Quartz with inclusions. Phantom quartz has cloud-like inclusions. Rutilated quartz, garden quartz. So, maybe, I'm not sure which one mine. I don't think mine really falls under any of these categories. Really, maybe it's not a phantom quartz, I don't think. Maybe the phantom quartz, but then we got King Cobra Jasper and Tourmaline and Mica. So let's check out the Roman glass one. Roman glass was produced during the Roman Empire around the 1st and 5th centuries. Artisans developed advanced glassmaking techniques, creating various wares such as bottles, bowls, cups, and windows. This exquisite glass came in different colors, including green, amber, blue, and purple. Archaeologists have unearthed shreds of Roman glass along the Silk Road trade route. The beautiful glass was sought after throughout many regions. Ancient Romans would place offerings to their deities into glass vessels during ceremonies and funerals. Wearing Roman glass during divination or meditation opens up a connection to the ancestors. It also represents the alchemy of transformation, fragility, and endurance, reminding us to embrace change and allow our inner beauty to shine through. And now we have day 21. We've got a little tree with a present, a little Yule tree on our button. Oh, now that's one of the most gorgeous card stands I've seen. Oh, and it's got the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot symbols on it. I love the gold foiling, though. That's beautiful. So we've got the Fool, the High Priestess, the Empress. Sorry, I was looking at it. The Emperor, the Hierophant, and then oh shoot, what comes after? Is that Temperance? There's the Hermit. Okay, yeah, Temperance, and then who's after Temperance? I don't recognize this image. And then that's the Star. What's this one? I forget. I don't have a tarot deck in here. They're all in my room right now. And the Hermit. See, I'm learning on a deck that's not the Rider-Waite-Smith. I mean, it's a clone, but it doesn't have the traditional imagery. And I don't recognize that one. I'm sorry. But anyway, super pretty. I love that it's all gold foiled. I haven't seen one. These are usually fairly plain. So at least there's that. That's really pretty. And now I'm going to move all this out of the way and be right back. All right, so I have decided to do a little giveaway. Hopefully, as you can see, this box barely closes. So let's go through what's in the box. You can see tons of herbies. I'm going to move the box on my lap. We've got my favorite lavender, so I gotta share that. A pouch full of chamomile. This is some beautiful Sacred Circle ritual salt from Spiral Rain. It's sea salt, rosemary, rue, cinquefoil, and marigold. Here, this one, I'm sorry. I want to make sure I can get everything on here. Some peppermint. Some mugwort. A blend for house cleaning. I don't know what's in the blend. Eucalyptus. This came from Sugar Muse's company a while back, and it did not have the ingredients on the bag, and that was before I started writing those things on the bags when they didn't have them, so that I would not forget what was in it. So I don't know exactly what's in that one anymore. Lobelia. And this, I needed this for a specific reason, and I couldn't find a small enough bag. I literally needed like this much, and I couldn't find a small enough affordable bag anywhere. Everybody was selling giant bags from the herb companies. So I ended up getting some Lobelia tea off of Amazon. So this is technically a tea. You can steep it for tea, but I got it to use for a different purpose. But still, it came in a massive bag of it. So I wanted to share some of that. We have some rose and some strength incense from Spiral Rain. This has, and I thought it was perfect for this time of year. It is pine resin, frankincense, sandalwood, sunflower, cedar, pine oil, and lang-lang oil. We have some Witch Casket Divination incense, which is peppermint and patchouli. Let's see, what else? I've got a sage bundle. And in this little baggie, I've got I'm trying to get it where you can see it. There we go. Eye of Horus or Eye of Ra pendant from Tamed Wild. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see my camera right now. A yes, no coin, divination coin. And this cute little keychain with a pumpkin, a bat, and a witch's hat. And here we've got a pendulum from Witch Casket. It's pretty heavy. I think it's metal. Okay, we've got the Dreamwalker spray from Tamed Wild. And it's distilled water, witch hazel, jasmine oil, vetiver oil, German chamomile oil, and rose essential oil. I'm just going to stick it back in the box now because I'm afraid I won't figure out how to get all this back in there. It's like Tetris. This is the Dream Sachet Spell Kit in a Jar by Tamed Wild. Did I show that good? And I'll tape this bubble wrap on. I just didn't want to tape it until I showed it. We've got this gorgeous Goddess bath salts from Spiral Rain. And they're beautiful. I'm about to drop this box. I'm going to just set it down. We've got this little goddess statue. And there's a shaman goddess prayer on here. And it does have little appetite chips on it. Going around there and on her belly. And I don't know what this is made out of, but it's got like little copper sparkles all throughout. I don't know, maybe that's from this copper paint she used to highlight. I'm not sure, but there's little copper sparkles everywhere. It makes it look very magical. Then I'm going to add in from the Inked Goddess Advent Calendar, the Cedar and Red Abalone Shell. And the Yule Blessings Lip Moisturizer because I just made my own. And I have a couple of those. And then this is just a box of tumbles. We've got a Amazonite, a raw piece of Amazonite. Got a big rose quartz palm stone. Little pyrite. Tree agate. This is labradorite. Beautiful piece of carnelian. This is calcite. Quartz. Fluorite, green fluorite with, does it have? It's pretty much solid green. This is a black tourmaline, I'm sorry. Amethyst. Moonstone. Apatite. Sodalite with it's a little bit, little sunset sodalite. Oh my God, was I on camera? Oh my goodness, y'all. I hope I was on camera. Peach selenite. Lepidolite. And blue goldstone. And I'm going to add in the black tourmaline with mica from the Inked Goddess Advent and the little quartz tree. So I'll put them back in, make sure I'm on camera, show them all one more time. And this moonstone has little bits of smoky quartz in it. It's beautiful. So I love that. It's grounding and intuition. Let's get our mica and tourmaline in, and before we get the tumbles in, let's get our tree in. There we go. And we'll put all these around it. I'll just probably have to tape the lid on because it's kind of full. So we got the box of crystals. I totally just busted my nail. That's a bummer. Anyway, and then we've got the Tarot of the Divine, a deck and guidebook by Yoshitani, inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. The path to enlightenment is unique for each of us, but many of the lessons we learn are shared stories passed among cultures and generations. Tarot of the Divine brings traditional tarot archetypes to life with a lustrous series of fables, including The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, The Crane Wife, Sleeping Beauty, King Arthur, and the stories of many lesser-known legends and deities from all over the world. Just as the tarot provides ways to interpret the world around us, so too do these illuminating folk tales. And here's a little closer up look at a couple of the cards. This is brand new. I did open it because I got worried. I saw something about, I don't know, there was something about the guidebook I saw. I don't remember exactly how it went that made me feel concerned. I was like, I thought I got this directly from the seller's shop, but I wanted to be sure it was a legitimate deck before I sent it out. So when I got it in, I did open the tape here. I just opened it, made sure there was a guidebook and everything. There is. What it is that, so there is a smaller guidebook that comes with the deck, but then she also has a separate, larger guidebook that goes a little more in depth that you can buy separately. That is called Tarot of the Divine Handbook. So I wanted to let you know in case you wanted to get that. It's a little bit more in depth than the one that's in here. And then also there is a book called Beneath the Moon, which I did look the book up. It is available on Amazon. The book is called Beneath the Moon, and it tells you the whole story of each one of these deities, folklore, and fairy tales. It appears to be a really pretty book that has the images of the tarot cards on one page, and then on the next page it tells the story. So just wanted to let you know that there are those two things that you can get if you want to go along with this deck. But it looks like it's a gorgeous deck. I mean, look at that. That looks so beautiful. So I did buy that, and it is brand new. All I did was peek inside, make sure that a guidebook did come with this, and I did double check, and I did get it directly from the seller's shop, so it is a legitimate deck. As I'm getting more into tarot and watching people's channels and things, I'm learning that there's a lot of fakes out there, and also Amazon is selling a lot of fakes. So you do have to be very careful when you purchase items, tarot decks and oracle decks, to make sure that it is the legitimate one so that the artist gets, you know, that money for it. So I wanted to be sure before I sent it out, and it is a legitimate deck. Okay, now that I've got everything out of the way, you may be wondering, how do you win this giveaway? Well, what I decided to do was go back and grab all the comments from the Inked Goddess Creations Advent videos and shorts. And every time you commented on the video, I entered your name into the drawing. So now, after I put everything away, I went and grabbed all those names and I put them in this pretty little teal pumpkin that I got from Dollar Tree. I couldn't resist it because it's gorgeous teal color. So everybody's names are in here. And every time you commented, you got another entry. Woo. Let's see who our winner is going to be. Debbie from Debbie's Witchy Vlog. Oh, that's awesome, Debbie. Well, go ahead, Debbie, and message me on Instagram, mystical_Misty1 on Instagram. I'll have it in the description of this video, but we are, I believe, already friends on Instagram. Go ahead and message me on Instagram with your address, and I will get this out to you. Congratulations. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched and or commented. I truly, truly appreciate it. I know that I haven't been as faithful at commenting on everybody's videos recently. I'm just really have a lot on my plate right now. So what I've been doing to make sure everyone that's always supporting me is also getting a support back from me is because there's days where I'm not able to watch any YouTube videos at all. So what I've been doing is while I'm at work, I pick one of you lovely, beautiful people's channels and I turn it on and let it play through all your videos all day while I'm at work. And then I do the same thing when I go to bed at night. I pick a different person and I've been working my way through. And then once I get to the end of my friends, I go back to the beginning. And been doing that so that you guys are at least getting the watch hours from me to still be able to support your channels even if I'm not able to comment. But I'm also doing my best when I do get a chance to go back and watch videos as I can. So I just want to say, I know how important it is to get those watch hours, likes, and comments. I'm at least giving the watch hours, not necessarily the comments right now, but I wanted to tell you guys how much I appreciate all of you beautiful people watching and liking and commenting on my videos. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a blessed Yule, and I will see you soon. Bye.